Good morning, church. I'm so excited to have the opportunity to talk to you about this year's Easter service. I believe we have a unique opportunity to capitalize on both the excitement of the Easter service and the excitement of having a new pastor. We'll be renting a tent this year and conducting the service outdoors. And inside that tent, we're going to have 300 chairs. Now, our normal Sunday attendance is around 110 people, but I believe with your help, we can fill up those 300 chairs. We don't want to just fill up those 300 chairs just for the sake of filling up a tent. But as you well know, Easter is a unique Sunday because for many, it is the only Sunday that they'll go to church all year long. So we want to fill up this tent and use the Easter Sunday as a life-changing evangelism opportunity. I'll be preaching a salvation message, and I'm going to expect a great harvest of souls. Will you expect it with me? Will you dare to believe God that He'll do something great this Easter? I believe. And I challenge you to come alongside of your pastor and believe me for a great outpouring of the grace of God this Easter. See, if you're willing to trust God for great things this Easter, I will need your help in at least two areas. The first one, I need you to invite people. As I had mentioned before, this is a unique opportunity because it's Easter and it's my first Sunday. This presents a relatively easy opportunity for you to invite people to church. You can invite people both because it's Easter and to come and see the new pastor and experience the beginning of a new season at Brandon Assembly. To make it even easier, we're going to help you in the process. We have placed 10 touch cards in your bulletins inviting people to attend, and we will be asking that you give these to people that you're going to come in contact with this next week before Easter. You have an opportunity to lead someone to the life-changing power of Jesus Christ by inviting them to this service. Will you do it? Besides the touch cards, another way you can invite people to church is through Facebook. If you're like me, you have a lot of friends that you haven't seen in a long time that maybe you don't know if they attend church anywhere, but you know they live in the area. Why not send them a message inviting them to attend Brandon Assembly this Easter? If you're willing to trust God for great things this Easter, then I need your help with one more area, and that's the area of prayer. Maybe I'm young, maybe I'm inexperienced, or maybe I'm just crazy, but I'm expecting a great outpouring of God this Easter season. See, I've heard it said that you can lead a horse to water, but only the Holy Spirit can make it drink. In the same way, we can bring someone to church where a salvation message is being preached, but it's only through the power of the Holy Spirit that someone experiences conversion. We must earnestly pray for this service. If you have hundreds of people, the best worship service, and a great salvation message, yet not the presence of the Holy Spirit, we've missed it. So please pray along with me that the Lord will do what only He can do this Easter, and that many will come to Christ. One of my favorite verses in the Bible is James 5:20, and it says, "He who turns a sinner from the error of his ways saves him from death and covers over a multitude of sins." When I read this verse, it pictures in my mind the stereotypical old movie scene of someone drowning in quicksand. The poor man's only hope is that someone would come along and rescue him with a rope, a lifeline, if you will. Well, we live in a world that is drowning in sin, and their only hope is Jesus Christ. And you have a tremendous opportunity this Easter to invite someone to this service and become a lifeline for God's grace in their life. We can be a rope that helps us pull them together and helps them pull them towards Christ. What will you do? See, I dare you to believe God and expect great things for this Easter service. Will you? Do you believe? I choose to believe that God can do something great this Easter season. And I pray that you stand behind me as I pray and invite people to this Easter service. Thank you for your time. I look forward to getting to know all of you. And I pray that you have a tremendous service this morning. God bless.